Day 5 of Diddy's trial started off with Cassie Ventura on the stand again for the third day, the second day of her being cross-examined by Diddy's lawyers. They talked today about that horrible incident that was on surveillance camera at the hotel when he beat Cassie, but we got to read text messages today and what Cassie's response was to that situation. A text message that Cassie sent to Diddy just days after the hotel incident was read in court, and it said, "When you get effed up the wrong way, you always want to show me you have the power to knock me around. I am not a rag doll, I'm someone's child." She also shared that whenever Diddy got jealous, mad, upset, anything, he would take things from her, especially electronics. She said he was often taking her cell phone, her watch, even her car. The jurors also learned today that Cassie found out that there may possibly be a videotape of her at the hotel. She didn't realize, however, that it was of Diddy attacking her. She thought it might have been a video of her during one of the freak-offs. They read some text messages that Diddy was sending Cassie telling her to get to the bottom of this so-called video, and then they played some audio of Cassie yelling at one of the security guards. Then they play an audio of Cassie yelling at a man about this alleged tape. She says, quote, "I want to effing see that. It is my effing life and I will kill you. If you have it, pull it up or I will kill you and he will kill you again. I'm tired of you talking shit. You said you have it, you're playing games." Cassie also admitted to being treated for 45 days in therapy, but she said it had nothing to do with sex addiction. She said she went to the Willow House in Arizona where therapists help you recount memories, and it's part of trauma therapy. She said it helps you process them and helps you recount memories. They hook you up to a machine and it regulates your brain waves. It lets you complete a trauma that I cut off. Cassie also admitted on the stand that she was with Diddy while she was dating Alex Fine. One of those times she said that Diddy reached out to her in 2018 inviting her to Burning Man. She said she did go meet him at an Italian restaurant. She said he was acting kind of weird during dinner, and then he took her home to her apartment after and forced himself on her. Just a little side note, during her testimony today, Diddy had been extremely involved. He was passing notes and paying very close attention, watching the monitor. He just seemed very into whatever Cassie was saying at this point. Cassie also said that she was with Diddy one more time after that. It was shortly after he had forced himself on her. It was in September. And she said afterwards that she texted Diddy saying she had a nice time, but that she did admit to Alex that she had been with Diddy and that he had forced himself on her weeks prior. And she said that Alex then punched a wall when he was told. An email exchange between the two from 2019 was shared, and this was when Cassie was pregnant. Diddy wrote Cassie saying, "You will make a beautiful mother, God bless." And then Ventura responded saying that she missed him and hoped he was taking care of himself. And he responded saying, "That means a lot. Means more than you know. Please know I'm always here if you need me. I pray for the day we can sit down and I can let you know all the things I'm reflecting on. I thank God for the time we had together." And he called her the greatest woman in the world. And she responded saying, "I don't hate you. I never have." Cassie has already testified that she did, of course, love Diddy, and she said while there were times that he was kind and loving, they didn't last. She said, "I was opened up to a world of chaos and his lifestyle, and I wanted approval. It was a whole other world I didn't know or understand at the time. It was a lot." And please remember, she was only 19 years old when she met him and got together. Cassie has testified that Diddy would threaten her with the freak-off videos if she left or if she didn't continue doing them. But she also said that she considered herself basically a sex worker just serving combs. She said that her career took a back seat, and she said, "I had a whole other job, basically that of a sex worker." They talked more about the incident at the hotel, and Cassie said that she had walked out or tried to walk out of a freak-off. He got mad, hit her in the eye, and that's when she left. And he came after her, as you guys know, attacked her and tried to drag her back to the room. She now announced that she's getting $10 million from the hotel where Diddy did that. Cassie said that her legal team is still trying to work out things, but basically she's going to be getting an 8-figure payout because of the hotel hiding this footage and being able to be bought off. After this, the judge excused her from the stand and told her to have a nice weekend. The next witness on the stand was Dawn Richard, and she is an important witness. Now, she's a former member of his girl group, Danity Kane, which he formed when he was doing the MTV show Making the Band. Now, she's extremely important because she said she witnessed the things he was doing to Cassie, but she's also important because last year she actually sued Diddy, and she sued him alleging that he groped, assaulted, and imprisoned her and threatened her life when she tried to intervene in defense of Cassie. We also found out what Diddy had in his hotel in New York when he was arrested. They said that he had lubricants, cash, pills, and mood lighting. They said that Homeland Security, when they arrested him and investigated, that they seized Combs, of course, from there, but they also got plastic bags with Johnson & Johnson baby oil, Astroglide, a bottle of the drug Klonopin, and $9,000 in cash. And again, this mood lighting, they said they found a lighting device that was described as potentially being mood lighting. Then Dawn took the stand and she got right into things by talking about a 2009 incident where she says that she was recording at Diddy's home in LA and she witnessed an attack on Cassie. She said, this is her quotes: "He came downstairs asking where his phone was and he threw her to the ground. He attempted to kick her. She fell to the ground and went into the fetal position, literally trying to hide her head. I was scared for her and I was too scared to do anything." She said that Combs wrapped his arm around Ventura's neck, drug her upstairs, and then she could hear glass breaking. Unfortunately, that was it for time on day 5. So make sure you hit follow. I'm going to be coming back with day 6, where they continue with Dawn Richard on the stand.